Yeah, you're welcome back. It is the Channel Sport on Sunday. It's been hot and hot and hot. But then it is also the 21st Commonwealth Games that was starting in 3 days' time right there at Gold Coast in Australia. So who else do we have to give us, highlights, give us input into what we should expect than the CEO of Making of Champions, Mr. Bambo Akani. Hello, Bambo.
Hi, Ken. Thanks for having me. Sorry I couldn't be in the studio, but happy Easter. Family is and all, you know?
Yes, happy Easter. I'm also wearing white like Chooks here. It's happy. I'm also wearing white. Forget what I said. But this is Chinese. Okay. All right, but Bambo, let's look at it. We are in Australia now. The Eagles or their team have landed this. I don't use Eagles to talk the athletes, not the football Eagles. What are you looking forward to? Looking back from the 2010, 2014, and this 2018 edition.
Now, the 2018 edition is going to be very interesting because there is a changing of the guard, at least in athletics, to a new generation of athletes. You'll note that at the Commonwealth Games trials in February, it was only home-based athletes. So the team is largely made up of home-based athletes with a sprinkling of some tried and tested legs like Blessing Okagbare and Toby Amuson, who will both be medal contenders. So it's a very nice mix of home-based and foreign-based in athletics. And as well, I mean, for other sports, we're definitely looking at a lot of medal contenders in wrestling, and a lot of other sports, basketball. Nigeria is actually competing in 10 sports at these Commonwealth Games, including 3 para sports. So there's much to look forward to over the next 2 weeks.
Okay, there is much to look forward to. Before there is controversy before they left, and then I think we discussed it also here concerning Seye Ogunlewe, our fastest runner. But right now he is in Australia. We don't know which capacity he is there. Whether he's going to run the individual races or maybe the relay. And also the issue of Mike Edwards, the young man who says, "I want to represent Nigeria." Can you throw some light on this?
So with Seye's case first, I mean, you will recall that at the Commonwealth trials, he ran in the heats and the semis, and he pulled out of the final. And I think he was omitted from the team initially from pulling out from the final. Since then, he has gone back to Abuja to the Golden League this March. He's demonstrated his fitness. He's run 10.23, which is also confirming that he's still Nigeria's #1. And he's been added to the team. And I think we had an interview with him where he explained what was the reasons for him pulling out. So I think that it's good that Nigeria's fastest man is back on the team. If you go to the Commonwealth Games website as of today, it is the first 3 who ran in the trials that are going to run the 100 meters. Kadigoke, Ogo Aguero, and Uremu Ijesa. Okay. For now, Seye is only listed in the relays. Whether that will change before the beginning, let's wait and see. There's also the 200 meters where only Manuel Arolo is listed. That can be another option if Seye does not get the chance to run his signature 100-meter event. So I think all in all, it's good that he's there. I think the AFN, they wanted to show that, look, you're not above the country. You can't just decide when to run. And I'm actually very glad that he has been able to show that, look, he can be part of this team, and even if he's not going to run the 100, I think he has demonstrated to them now that he's, that there's no love lost, So I think that's a good resolution. In terms of Mike Edwards, it's a really unfortunate situation developing. So just to give you the background of this, Mike was named in the Nigeria team in February. Mike is in Australia right now. He's a British high jumper. He competed for Britain 9 years ago in the juniors in Europe. According from what I'm told, he has a Nigerian mother, so he qualifies to also represent Nigeria. So what's happened is that he's gone to Australia as part of the Nigerian team. He has received his accreditation. He's in the Games Village, and he gets a call from IAAF saying, "Look, trans transfer of allegiances have been frozen indefinitely. You represented Great Britain 9 years ago, so you can't represent Nigeria at these games. And you'll note from his Facebook, his Instagram, that he's basically holding up signs, campaigning right there in the Games Village. IAAF, please let me compete for Nigeria.
Yeah.
And it's an unfortunate situation all around. I do hope that common sense can relent, and this guy can have this once in a lifetime opportunity to represent the country and get his career back on track. But obviously, maybe there's been some administrative lapses, and IAAF could have flagged right from February when he was listed in the Nigeria team that this may not work, and not wait for him to get to Australia first. So let's see what happens when he starts. He won in the British indoor trials, I think in February. His personal best is 225, and that's medal contention. So let's see when the games kick off whether he's going to be involved.
Okay, is Emmanuel Bamidele in the team?
So Emmanuel Bamidele, no, as far as I know, he's not. He won the 400 meters at the trials, but he's no longer in the team.
He's no longer in the team. But you don't know why he's not in the team. There are no reasons adduced for this.
Well, I believe there are rumors about what may have happened or his whereabouts, but I'm not really familiar with what the actual reason is, so I wouldn't want to speak to something I don't know about.
Okay. You talked about accreditation, because I'm it's a bit unclear to me here. If the IAAF give you accreditation, does that not mean that you have, you are qualified, or you are supposed, this is like a clearance for you to go and partake in the tournament?
No, I believe the mix-up is very simple. This Commonwealth Games is run by the Commonwealth Games Federation, and IAAF is affiliated, but they are not the ones running the competition.
Okay.
So in an IAAF competition like the World Championships, it's possible that this discrepancy would have been picked up sooner, But because, I don't know, he's already gotten his accreditation from the Commonwealth Games Federation at the competition, and IAAF has stepped in to say he cannot compete. I would point out that the freezing of allegiances of transfers in athletics from one country to the other it's been frozen for about a year. They put it on hold mostly to protect athletes in African countries like Nigeria who were vulnerable of being poached by other countries. But because it's been frozen for so long, and yes, they have proposed some things which will come in at their next Congress, but for a whole year, no athlete anywhere in the world has been able to transfer from one country to another. And in something like Mike's case, you have to look at it and say, look, this guy has not competed for Britain for 9 years. In the new statutes they want to bring in, you need to have a 3-year wait. But so long as those new statutes have not come in yet, whether it's 9 years, whether it's 10 years, he has been told he cannot compete. Whether that has changed since he started his campaign, we don't know. We'll wait for official confirmation, or we'll wait to see if he's on the start list in Australia.
Thank you, Bambo. We hope to have you right here in the studio. Don't run to anywhere before the end of the games.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Bambo.
I think it's quite unfortunate, Mike Edwards' particular case. I think he had not been so much aware of the freezing of the transfer of allegiance. Even if he had been aware, you ask yourself, when exactly had they been in contact with AFN? I think it's not been.
No, this guy competed for Britain 9 years ago as a junior.
And all we are talking about is subject to review by IAAF.
No, but he has never competed he didn't compete as a senior.
Exactly.
So he competed as a junior.
But we need
he
to
was
look
not
at
yet
what
of
the
age.
for IAAF. So he has to be reviewed before he can be allowed to compete.
IAAF, like I said,
His name is signed under England.
yes.
Definitely.
So pending when
Yes.
ban is lifted.
So it's going to be very hard for
We hope they do that, because like Papa said, the guy is supposed to be made a hopeful. He jumped in 2.25. I mean, so that is high up there.
High up there.
And then it would have brightened our chances. Okay.